In this video, we're going to order rational numbers. In other words, we're going to determine which fraction is bigger. There's many ways of doing this, but the one we're going to use today is the fancy method. We've talked about the fancy method before. Remember, that's how we determined if two fractions were equal to each other? Well, we can do the same thing. We're going to say A over B is equal to C over D if AD is equal to BC. We're going to do the same thing with greater than. So AB is bigger than CD if our AD with their up arrows is bigger than BC. Remember, the alligator is always going to eat the big fish. So let's determine which of these fractions is the biggest. We're going to always use our up arrows. Make sure your arrows do not go down. So we're going to multiply up. 4 times 12 is 48. 16 times 2 is 32. The biggest is our 48. So therefore the alligator is going to eat that 48. Let's do one more, or maybe two. So we're going to determine which is bigger, 3/5 or 13/14. We'll use our up arrows. 3 times 14 is 42. 5 times 13 is 65. Therefore, 65 is biggest, so the alligator is eating the big fish. Let's do one more with the negatives. We're going to use our up arrows to say 2 times -4 and -8 times 3. So that gives us -8 and -24. Now, a lot of my students will say, oh, 24 is bigger than 8. So they'll have the alligator eating what they think is the big fish. But let's put them on the number line. Look at the -8 and the -24. Do you see that the -8 is closer, is to the right of -24? So that means that -8 is actually the biggest. So I'd like for you to do 3 and 4 and turn it in class.